there, and welcome to No Small Life, where we help you rebuild a life you love no matter what you've walked through.
Your life is not small, and you don't have to live it that way any longer. We are Chris and Megan Ria, and today we're gonna give you 5 ways to invest your money in things that actually matter. Your home.
Yeah.
Think about this. This is where you spend the majority of your life.
Sure.
You don't really want to skimp here. And I've heard people say that, oh, I don't need much. I don't need a decent home. Well, I'm not saying you have to build $1 million home or a mansion or anything.
Not, no.
But where you live is worth investing some money into.
Right. I know what you're saying. It's not just your home, which that is a huge priority, but it's creating and really enjoying the culture and the community that you live in. You know, for us, we love our house, but it's not just our house, it's the area our house is in. That was super important to us, right? We wanted walkability. We wanted a close downtown. We wanted to be able to access trails and parks really simply because that was the quality of life that mattered to us. But what matters for you?
Yeah, some people, they want to look out and see water. They want to live on a lake, or they want to look out and see a bunch of trees and not have a lot of neighbors, just have some peace and quiet. Other people love the hustle and bustle of a downtown area. They want to be where the action is and walk everywhere. Other people want a nice, quiet, cookie cutter neighborhood that has a bunch of the same homes in it, and you can really build community with your neighbors. But investing your money into your home, where you live, is going to be a good investment because it's where you spend the majority of your life.
The 4th way to spend your money on what actually matters is by investing into yourself.
Uh-oh, you said yourself.
Yourself. Okay, now hear us out. We are not talking about crazy self-indulgent spending, okay? But we are talking about the cost of being an actual person.
Yeah, because some people won't ever spend any money on themselves. They spend everything on their kids or their spouse or everyone else in their life, but never make any investment into them.
So what does that look like, right? We have to spend money on our physical selves, whether that is, I know you love like a gym membership, right?
I do.
Working out, we have workout equipment, or, you know, vitamins, a new shirt, a new pair of shoes from time to time, right? Some things just for your physical self, getting your hair cut, all those things, just the upkeep of being a person.
Another way to invest into yourself is by spending some money on your personal growth, on your spirit and your soul, and on your mind, and learning something new. See, we spend all this money on stuff a lot of times, but how are we learning and growing and becoming better, learning new skills, making an extra stream of income by learning something new online? We live in a world of courses and online coaching. And if you want to grow in this world, it's not hard.
Right.
It's easy to find a course, a coaching program, something that will help you become better. And speaking of, we do have a marriage course. No better way to invest in yourself than to invest into your marriage, the thing that matters most in this world. There'll be something in the show notes below. The 3rd way to invest your money into something that actually matters is to invest it in experiences. You see, there's one thing money cannot buy, and that is time. So when you spend your money on an experience, it's like buying some time because you'll always have these memories of that fun that you had in your life with people that you love the most. Some of the best joy and experiences I've ever had in life is by going on a trip or doing something fun with the people I care about the most. You see, that new car, it's cool for a season, but it's gonna get old. Material things get old after time, and there's never enough to fill the void. So try spending that money on experiences.
This is a really high value for us. In fact, we'll give you a little peek into our life. We like to give each other experiences instead of gifts. Like instead of a big shiny gift underneath the Christmas tree, it's usually like an envelope with
An experience
in it, right? Something like a couple years ago, I took Chris to the Football Hall of Fame as his Christmas present, something cool, something really different. And we love to give other people experiences too. So think about that with like Christmas, the holidays, all that kind of stuff, just around the corner probably. What could you give as an experience that would last longer than the gift itself?
The second way to invest into things that matter is to save some of the money you make. And I know this is not the sexiest one
Right.
of the points. No one gets excited about this, but the truth is you're going to retire someday.
Yeah.
There's going to be a rainy day sometime. Something in life is going to happen. You're going to want to have some money set aside.
Yeah.
Dave Ramsey says to set aside 15% of your monthly income into retirement. He also tells you to start saving for your kids' college fund when they're born.
Wow.
That way you're able to fund at least part of their schooling. You don't have to come out with a ton of student loans. So taking some money and investing it into your future, it's not always fun, but your older self, your 65, 70-year-old self will thank you for it.
Thank you. And here it is, guys, the first, and dare I say the most important way to invest your money in things that actually matter is by giving. Giving. This point is all about legacy, right? So the first four, they talked about investing into your actual life, your experiences, your future, all those kinds of things. But this is beyond your future, right? This is investing into what will outlive you. And Jesus himself, Paul quotes him in the book of Acts when he says, it's more blessed to give than to receive. And that is so true. And if you're somebody that has given a lot in your life or even a little, you know just the reciprocal benefits in your soul when you give. It is so fulfilling, and that's the exact way that God created it to be.
When you give, you're creating legacy.
Yes.
This is, like Meg said, the future. Right. It's legacy. It's eternal. Yeah. It's things that will happen way down the road, hundreds, thousands of years. Life could be affected by your giving. I love to look at money like a seed. You know, the Bible talks about sowing and reaping.
Yeah.
When you have money and you spend it and you have this seed, that's all you have is this seed, and you can spend your seeds. But when you plant it, that's what happens. When you give, it's like planting a seed. And when you plant a seed, it multiplies.
Yeah.
It can multiply 30, 60, 100 times what was sown into the ground. And so when you give into a church or you give to a nonprofit, like this one, we have many great donors who give to this nonprofit.
Couldn't run without it.
What happens is the message goes out to more and more and more people. The net gets wider, wider, wider. And you're affecting lives all over the world and don't even know it.
And not even just lives, but generations, families have been changed by generosity, by giving.
Not to mention the look on someone's face when you bless them with a gift. Man, I'd rather give my niece, my nephew a gift than receive anything any day of the week.
Right.
So it's more blessed to give than receive, and that's why it's the #1 way to invest your money. We want you to look back at the last month. Go through your statements or your credit card accounts and see what you're investing your money on. What's the majority of your spending on? Because Jesus said, where your treasure is, your heart will be also. It's very easy to go back and look at our account and go, oh man, that's where my heart is. That's where my treasure is.
That's what I'm valuing, right? Yeah.
That's what I value. And so what are you valuing? Go back, check it out, and then next month, try mixing all 5 of these into your spending plan. So that's all we have for you today. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't yet subscribed, we'd love to have you do so today. So remember, everybody, your life is not small. Go out and live it to the full today.
Bye, guys.